What up, shit? Timu's here. Since I'm doing my reviews for Steven Spielberg movies because of the failments, here's my review for his 2015 Cold War film he did, and that is Bridge of Spies. While this movie is not my favorite film of his, stuff like that, I thought it was pretty decent. Mark Rylance, of course. I still think Sylvester Stallone should have won that year for Creed, but Marco Rylance winning was a bad shoe because he was actually pretty solid in it. So I did not really have much problem with that one. Now, the movie is set during the Cold War and tells like the story of Lord James B. Donovan, who is entrusted with negotiating the release of Francis Gray Paris, who's a U.S. Air Force convicted pilot whose a U-2 spy plane was shot down over on the Soviet Union in 1960 in exchange of Rudolph Abel, who is this convicted Soviet KG B spy held by the U.S., whom Donovan represent on trial. And the name of the film refers to Glenneck Bridge, which connects like Palazzo with Berlin here. And you also had like Alan Alda was also in this. Jesse Plemons appeared in this film. Scott Shepard, Amy Ryan does such a great job at playing Tom Hanks's on-screen wife. Sebastian Koch is great. Uh, Bono's real life daughter Eve Halson actually plays Tom Hanks's daughter. She is really decent. This movie definitely also had some really cool cinematography to it. Tom Hanks really gave us a good performance. The writing by the Coen brothers, because this is actually directed by Spielberg but written by the Coen brothers, which, come on, that's a win to itself. So yeah, I mean, this is a really decent movie. I mean, it gets pretty tense at times too, but the performances by Tom Hanks, by Alan Alda, by Mark Rylance is all really is all worth to watch this on itself. I mean, it's a really intriguing film worth checking out. And the film actually got released all the way back on October 16th, 2015. I literally saw this one in theaters at the time, and it was a really intriguing film experience. I mean, it's not really a movie I like. I don't think even think I I cannot remember if I watched this again before, but it is a really like just like Schindler's List. This movie is an intense film that you probably won't be able to rewatch over again. So yeah, Bridge of Spies is a really fascinating film. Just not really one you can really go back to watch over and over. But let me lead you guys. Have you ever seen Steven Spielberg's Bridge of Spies? If so, what's up? Were you a fan? Or you not a fan of it? Favorite scene, favorite moments? Where will this rank in your favorite Spielberg films? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Him signing out.